So by default, the mannequins are actually they're blueprints. So the reason I set them as blueprints is because it's much more versatile for me to change the look of each mannequin. So let's take, for example, this mannequin. If you want to change the look of it, you just click on him, and then over here there's a bunch of parameters that you can select. You can modify to change how it looks. So body type is basically the basic mannequin shape, and then there's clothing type right here. Now there's 18 different clothing pieces. So let me just turn up the lighting here. It's a bit dark. So on top of the clothing type, each of the clothing types they have some of them have more than one skin. So this particular dress here has 3 different skins. And finally, there's called the pose type. So the mannequin, it's actually a skeletal mesh. So I have basically 13 different poses that you can set the mannequin to. So when you're happy with the look of the mannequin that you want, I I suggest if you want to optimize your game, I suggest you convert this to a static mesh. So just click on the pieces that you want. So let's say these 3, and then just right click and then convert actors to static mesh. And then just point to wherever you want to store that mesh. Call it mannequin blue dress. And then now you have a static mesh. That's it's much more optimized in this version, because for one thing, this version is actually a skeletal mesh, and it's also yeah, basically it's a blueprint, so it's not as efficient. So I recommend I recommend basically deciding which mannequin pose and outfit you want, and then just converting those into a static mesh, and then placing this static mesh into your levels, because it's gonna run much better that way. So taking a look at this particular static mesh here, you can sort of see that it's broken up into you can see the materials that it's using right now. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, so it's 4 different skins, the skins that you included, and the number of draw calls should be better than the blueprint, because as I said, the blueprint is a skeletal animation or skeletal mesh. So yeah, so that's basically how you convert the blueprint mannequin to a static mesh. So there's another mannequin that I also have as well. So actually, well, you have to take note of the fact that there's actually 2 different mannequin types. So there's this one, and then there's this one. So the one on the left here, that it just has one piece of clothing, so you can only adjust the one piece of clothing. The one on the right here, actually, you can adjust the top and the bottom. So you can cycle through the various different tops up here and the various bottoms. So again, let's convert this to a stack mesh. So let's pick up top. Okay, let's say we want to, and then let's do that then. And then just convert that to a static mesh. And let's just call this one mannequin suit jacket. And then there we go. So it's basically the same thing, but just much more optimized as a static mesh. And that should be it. I mean, that's all you really need to know with regards to optimizing these blueprints. Yeah. Okay. Good luck and enjoy the package.